that's a key place, right? So where that source owner, who's actually doing the capturing and collecting into a source system, that's your best advocate for making change, right? So if you're going to add a policy that says this should never be blank, right? Well, that's the person that's going to help you do that, right? The problem.
What if they don't do that?
What if they don't do that? Then you don't have a good partner.
Because the reason I bring this up is when I was working at an actual corporation, we had a CRM tool, right? Yeah. And let's say the partners who have to go out and talk to clients, they had to update the CRM tool, but they're busy, so they delegate it to senior manager, who says it's the manager who gives it to the new hire, and it's like, hey, go fill out the data. And they either don't know the data or they just don't know enough to fill it out, so they fill out the bare minimum. And now in that scenario, sort of who is at fault for the data being incomplete or inaccurate?
Yeah. Okay. So you're actually talking about an operating model for data governance. And I like to think of it as a pyramid. So if I identify that source owner, like this is the person that actually is responsible for capturing and collecting. A lot of times that person that does the capturing and collecting has a boss.
Yeah.
And typically that person that's the boss used to do the capturing and collecting, knows the system inside and out. They might be the director, right? But you're creating a level within your operating model that you can go to for escalation. So if this person doesn't do what you've said is important, then you've got a director level that says, hey, I'm gonna dock your performance because you're not doing what we said we needed you to do.
Right.
And then there's another layer, which I think is the C-suite, which one of the things I try to encourage my customers that are interested in starting a data governance program to do is make sure you have that air cover, which means you have that top pyramid of people in the C-suite that are promoting the data governance program, that are engaged in helping you prioritize what's happening. But to your original question, who is the owner? It's not just where it starts. You're moving data maybe from that source system to a data warehouse. So there ought to be people that are engaged, that are responsible for the moving, right? So that ETL developer, they should be engaged in the data governance program because they're responsible for moving data. And what happens when we move it? Data doesn't move easily, right?
No.
And